Hello, you're watching News Mongolia and MNB World. I'm your host, Ayundelkar Basanjo. Our top stories. The Government of Mongolia to introduce green technology solutions. 753 COVID-19 cases and 11 additional deaths reported. Prime Minister welcomed US Ambassador. For other news, stay tuned. On Monday, Mongolian Prime Minister Ayungirtan gave a speech at the National Assembly of the forestry sector.
Due to global warming, the Arctic Ocean is melting, sea levels are rising, and cities are being drowned. Climate change is also causing forest wildfires in every corner of our planet, escalating desertification and increasing the frequency of natural disasters. Scientists are highlighting that due to the acceleration of industrialization over the past 150 years, global warming has increased by an average of 1 degree.
The President of Mongolia announced a 1 billion tree campaign from the podium of the United Nations. Not only does this announcement contribute to the fight against national desertification and the preservation of forests, water basins, sources of water and ecological balance, but it is also a clear expression of the contribution of Mongolians to reducing the adverse effects of climate change and extending the lifespan of our planet.
Climate change is one of the most pressing issues of humanity. One of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals approved by United Nations General Assembly is climate action. Mongolia is one of the countries that is being prominently affected by climate change. 76% of our country's land is currently impacted by desertification and soil erosion. Hundreds of rivers and springs are dying out in Mongolia, which is now listed as one of the 20 countries with the least amount of water resources. In addition, since 1990, 4 times the number of trees permitted for harvesting from forests have been illegally harvested for over 30 years. According to a study conducted by the United Nations, 90% of pasture land is at risk of desertification. The Prime Minister, as the director of the National Committee on Climate Change and Prevention of Desertification, expressed his unwavering commitment to contribute to humanity's great work of extending the lifespan of the planet by accomplishing the Green Development Goals of Mongolia, Long-Term Development Policy Vision 2050, and carrying out the 1 billion tree campaign.
The Ministry of Health reported that 753 new COVID-19 cases were confirmed today and 11 people have died.
The Ministry of Health today on November 16th has reported that 753 new COVID-19 cases were detected in the past 24 hours after tests were carried out at PCR laboratories across the country. Unfortunately, 11 patients, 7 women and 4 men, all with underlying health conditions, died of COVID-19 complications. All new cases are of domestic transmission, 519 out of which were confirmed in Ulaanbaatar, and the remaining 234 were confirmed in the provinces. 9,795 COVID-19 patients are being treated at hospitals nationwide. Additionally, 21,532 patients are being treated at home. Among the 9,795 COVID-19 patients being treated at hospitals nationwide, 4,292 are showing mild symptoms of illness and 213 are critical condition. Currently in Mongolia, over 2.25 million people have received their first COVID-19 vaccine dose nationwide, and over 2.14 million have received a second dose of vaccine.
Inspire 2021 Digital South Gobi Technology Days to support digital education and accelerate local digital transition were organized in Omnogov province. The event was held over a period of 5 days. Many activities aimed at increasing and supporting digital learning for all citizens are included in the 2021 annual plan of Digital South Gobi. In addition, it includes activities aimed at improving public services, strengthening the digital infrastructure, creating a favorable business environment in the information and communication sector. Other activities are training highly skilled information technology engineers and technicians, defining and implementing policies with sustainable and effective local participation in the development of the digital development.
In terms of the ICT group, we have our own solution called Digital Province, based on blockchain and cloud technology, which are very convenient for supporting the digitalization process of provincial regions. We will bring the services of private businesses closer to its consumers, the citizens. We are ready to use these solutions in the educational, mining and other sectors.
This year, our annual event Inspire 2021 is being held in Dalanzatgat City. During this event, we plan to raise awareness among the local population on the ongoing digital transition. And as part of this transition, we are planning to organize workshops and trainings for business entities, for public servants, and even for school children and their parents.
Digital South Gobi program has 5 main goals, including increasing digital services at all levels of public service to make it easily accessible and transparent and improving competitiveness of business entities. In addition, we are looking forward to enhancing skills of IT professionals.
Inspire 2021 Digital South Gobi Technology Days were organized by Enfasoft LLC ICT Group, as well as agencies under the Umngov Provincial Governing Office, the Information and Communication Network SOE, representatives of private companies operating in the IT and communication technology sectors. Thank you for staying tuned with us on MNB World. Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
On November 15th, Prime Minister Oyun welcomed the U.S. Ambassador to Mongolia, Mr. Michael Klecheski. The Prime Minister thanked the U.S. government for donating around 1 million doses of Pfizer vaccines to Mongolia through the COVAX facility, which is a global initiative to distribute COVID-19 vaccines equally. Currently, the U.S. has approved vaccinating children aged 5 to 11. The Prime Minister noted that Mongolia has sent a letter to BioNTech and Pfizer company to request guidance on vaccinating children. Mr. Klecheski expressed his assistance regarding further information of child vaccinations. Mr. Oyun also expressed his willingness on collaborating with the U.S. side on stabilizing democracy and minimizing corruption. The two sides also discussed topics related to trade and the economy. During the meeting, the Prime Minister introduced his new revival policy. Within this framework, he is looking forward to future effective collaboration with the USA.
Now let's check on the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. And here's the weather forecast for major cities around the world. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for staying tuned with us on News Mongolia. See you tomorrow with more stories and updates. Have a great evening. Goodbye.